Hi guys, Jaden here. Welcome to another episode. So this episode I'm going to show you guys how to flush your braking system. Before start our videos, start our work. So please do me a favor, subscribe to our channel and like our videos for more car service content. And I believe a lot of you guys can find DIY videos in YouTube and other social medias. So this is how we work in our shop style to get the job done. So let's get our work started and get our hand dirty. So prepare some gloves and some tools that we might need to use it and the product. So this is the product that we're using today, the .4 gravel braking, the brake fluids. So this is how we use a vacuum pump that we can just take out all the old fluids and top up with the new fluids. So guys, let me show you the spec that we're using on these vehicles, the spec of the brake fluids. So the brake fluids, and this is the brake fluids that stated on the cap, .3 or .4. So we just use .3 and .4. So let's start. Let me put my camera on here and we continue our work. You might need to have some racks to put underneath if there is some brake fluids. We don't want the brake fluid to get on the body panel and it will cause the paint peeling off with the brake fluid additive. So now we try to take out as much as possible the old fluids. Let's top up with the new fluids. So usually after you top up the fluids, we're going to push out the old fluids. Usually we're going the far away from the master pump. This is, we call it master pump and booster. So the farthest is the rear left, and then continue with the rear right, and continue with the 4 wheels that we are going to flush out all the fluids. You need to take out 4 wheels to complete the work. So the next thing we are going to do, we need to prepare a wrench. So this is what I mentioned about the flare nut wrench. There's a cut off tip ends so that you can just slide on the nut and just loosen up the nuts enough to flush off the old fluids. I will show you guys later. So first, you need a pump, vacuum. This is something like vacuum pump, so that it contains the old fluids in the container. So guys, let me bring you guys to a closer look on what is the nut look like and how do we work on it. So this is what I mentioned about. This is a nut that behind every wheel, the brake system stick with the brake. So this kind is a brake drum, and later I will show you the clamp type. This is a drum type. So behind the drum type there is a tips. You can open the cap, the rubber cap, open it. And what we use a wrench. We use a wrench and fit on the nut. just enough for us to loose the nut. So we put on the nut, and then the pump that we prepared with the rubber tips. So this tip is to connect on here, so that the oil fluid will be coming out from here and all the way through the hose and to the tank. Find something to hang on. So guys, I will enter the car and loosen the nut, and then I will enter the car and pump the brake system, and you can see here the old fluids coming from here and the new fluids will be going in the system. So as you can see, the fluid is clear and nice. It's better than before. And I forgot to mention that while you keep pressing the brake pedal and flush out the oil fluid, we have to keep an eye on the master brake pump, the reservoir, so we don't let the reservoir empty. So every time it goes down, and we need to top up the fluids as much as we can, and do it on the 4 tires and wheels. So we have to lock up the nut, just tight and steady, and we just take out. And don't forget to cap back the rubber cap. And we continue with the rear, right, and the rest. So guys, let me show you the front type of a brake. So this is a clamp type brake with a piston behind it. So where do you find it? So you go to the piston place, usually in front of the car. So this is the rubber cap that cap the nut that we need to flush out with the brake fluids. So we just open it and connect the joint that we prepared, the vacuum pump, and using the wrench to loose out the nuts. Drip any brake fluid out from the reservoir or drip on the parts of the car, just try to wash it out and it's okay. It's okay, so if you do it immediately, clean it. Yes, we have done our flushing 4 wheels. And also remember to top up the last one. Put the 4 line, there is a mark there line. For easy job, I'm using these brake cleaners to clean some drifted fluids on the car. Come, let me show you what I mean just now. To top up the max line. So this is what I mean. The max line. I think you guys can't see it. So I put on the lights. And you guys can see clearly. Do you see the max line? Yes, just right on the max line. Don't put it out on top on the cap. Because the bricks needs to have some space for them to breathe out. So that's it. So now I will continue to finish the job and put on the wheels and we call it a day. And don't forget to test out the brakes after we do it. So I will do it off the camera to test out the car and pass it back to my customers. I hope you guys like it. So for more car content, again please subscribe to our channel and like